Hello and welcome back to Minecraft. I'm Invictus. This is episode 8. We are back at the beach house and would you look at that? Suddenly we have a red sunrise here. To explain this, you might have seen if you paid attention to the version number at the top. Wait, hold on. Am I recording right? I think I am. Yeah, okay. If you noticed the version number up there, we've been playing in alpha 112_01. However, we're not going to stay in that version forever. I'm going to be constantly upgrading a little bit as time goes on, every now and then. Not like we're jumping from alpha 112 straight to beta 1.3 or something. Just gradually going through everything, and I actually just installed a pretty big update, the Halloween update, which introduced various different things, like, for example, the biggest thing, the Nether. But we won't be going into the Nether for quite some time, let me tell you that much. That's what's gonna be happening a few times, and we will also be testing out some stuff that was, added with this version. For example, the fishing rod was added in this version that we could test out, and lots of other stuff. All in due time. What I'm gonna do now is, I am still on peaceful, that's good. Last time, I picked out a location to build something. We already built something new last time up there in the mountains, or started it at least. And, okay, I placed some torches somewhere. I'm gonna get some wool, and then after we've done that, I'm gonna go check where I put the torches, but I think I already see where they are. Yep, they're back there, okay. And what I'm gonna do is, I have a shovel with me. Just one. That's lovely, okay. There we go. Just a little bit. Oh, come on, we'll get that one too. There we go. And here we are. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig a hole. That would actually fit perfectly already. I'm just gonna put it right here. And it's gonna be a big one as well. 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. And already we have the symmetry perfect. Beautiful. Okay. And this is gonna take a little while until we have this done. Until we've made this little hole here. And it all has a very specific reason, which we will get into once I'm further along with it. Okay, the shovel is down. That's totally fine. Okay. Don't you worry. I have a plan with this. I have decided I'm just gonna do, something that everyone and their mom kind of built back then in alpha, which is a little mob trap for strings and arrows and gunpowder and whatnot, because you never know when you might need it. And there's various different things to various different methods on how to do it. For this, I'm going relatively, I'm going with something that was very heavily used back then. But I'm not going to go too much into detail about it right now. I'm just gonna build, and you're gonna watch. Okay, we're at the stone level now. As we're listening to some, what is that, Super Turrican or something? Okay. Iron! Oh, hell yeah, okay. See, that's always the good thing about it. You can always find some goodies while just digging holes. Diggy diggy hole. Diggy diggy hole. Okay, that's the dirt out of here. And now let's see. We're now 3 blocks deep. I would like to go 2 blocks further in. Exactly. Just like that. Okay, that is still the same iron that we just saw. We'll get that in a second, don't you worry. I'm gonna have to dig through here as well. I'm gonna have to dig through here anyway. And maybe we can find some other good stuff. Okay. So, yeah. Nice little... Yeah, this is just gonna be a full-on constructing episode. Which we're also just gonna have several of every now and then. That's the first pickaxe gone. Second is in use. And now it's time for the iron. It's coming any second. There it is. I can see it. I can smell it. I have it. In my arms. A whole 3 of them. And I think, yeah, we also put iron in the furnace back at home, so... Yeah, things are going smoothly when it comes to that. Okay, we're almost done digging. Just a few more. And then, oh, we're already 6 minutes in. Okay, this is gonna be... There's not gonna be much happening in this episode, let's just say it like that. But that is fine. We've dug a hole. Okay, and we have absolutely no ladders here. Beautiful. Let me just get out here. There we go. And then, oh my goodness, lots of animals here. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna have a bit more... let me think. How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna expand the dirt here a little bit. I'm gonna make it look more natural in a second. Don't you even worry. However, I just want to have the overall structure in it. We still have some dirt. Of course we do. We even have... Ooh, we even have an unfinished stack. There we go. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yeah, this is all not really necessary, but just to make it look a bit more natural, like the hole was always there from the start, you know? Okay. Yeah, I think this is okay. The edge over there still looks a bit sketchy, but I think that is fine right now. And what we need, I want to have a bit more wood, so I'm gonna go get some. Hello there. Give me some of that. Because I'm not gonna need any right now per se, but it's always good to have, and we don't really have that much left of it right now. So we're just gonna go and dig. And I feel like... Is it getting nighttime already? No, it's not. Okay. I was worried. Spent the entire day digging a hole, and then nighttime comes and we haven't accomplished a whole lot. That's the reality of life, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. A little more. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a crafting table right there by the hole, because I don't really feel like having to go back to the house every time I want to craft something bigger like pickaxes or something. That was perfect timing with the axe, by the way. I am surprised. Okay, now I'm just gonna turn all of these logs that we've just made into wonderful wooden blocks. 3 stacks. Okay, maybe that's a bit much, but I don't care. Okay, let's make a crafting table. And I would say I'm just gonna place it... This is the middle. I'm just gonna put it here. And I think I'm actually... Since we're already here... And since I want to make it look a bit more natural, let me try and make it look like... The crafting table is just blending in with everything else. A few more. Yeah, I kind of have a thing for making things look a bit more natural. Okay. It's better than nothing. And in here, do we have sticks? We still have a few sticks. The question is, how many ladders can we make out of them? A few. 5 I think are gonna be enough. I mean, even just for getting into the hole, we only need... I think we would only need 2. Inventory really is getting... You know what I'm gonna do? This is something you could do in Alpha back then. You could put some stuff into the crafting menu there, and then that would act as another little bit of inventory. So... yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay. Now... Let me just place a few torches everywhere here. There we go. A few more actually, because it's a bit dark. And then, if only I knew where I just walked down. Wait, hold on. Crafting table is there. I think... Actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just there temporarily, so I'm just gonna put it there. Just so we can get out, at least. Everyone doing okay? My pig... Oh my god, the chicken laid an egg. Why, hello there. That is lovely. The sheep is humping the tree. That is... I don't know if that's too sanitary, but... You do you. We have an egg. Cool. I don't know if there's really anything you can do with an egg in alpha, but... Ow! To be honest, I don't really care. At least we have some. Okay, I'm... let me think. I think I want to go down one more layer. And what I'm also gonna do, this might... You might think this is stupid, but I'm gonna place a block in the middle, just so we have that there. That's gonna be important for later on with what I'm doing. And I think maybe... Oh shit, we only have 1 pickaxe left! No! I think some of you might have already caught on to what I'm trying to do. But for those that don't, keep on guessing. I mean, I said I was going to do a mob trap, but I haven't said which one. It's a very basic one, and a very alpha one. Let's just say it like that. It's also the first one that I ever built. So, we're, by the way, once again listening to Chrono Trigger right now. Okay. This is a pretty nice hole. And now I'm gonna dig a bit into here, because this is where all the items, all the loot from the enemies are gonna go. It's gonna go in here. We're gonna have water flowing in. Okay. I'm gonna let you stop guessing. I am gonna tell you what I'm planning to do. Okay, so let me just go back out so I can explain it to you guys. Like, for example, this sheep right here, or this sheep. Let's use him as a little example. He's gonna walk in here, and right now nothing's gonna happen to him. He's just a little bit trapped in there. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have first of all, I'm gonna place these... Hey, you go down too. I'm gonna place these torches a little differently. I'm gonna place them right next to the crafting table here. And, ooh, Pilotwings 64. Yeah, so they're inside here. I'm gonna have water flowing down from these little places. Like, that. This is why I made this. You come in here as well. Whee! Little party down there. And then we're gonna have cactuses. And do I have sand with me? Of course I do. I'm gonna place the sand where the cactuses are gonna go, the cacti. You know what? Come on. I didn't even drop anything. Oh, stupid folk. So yeah, this is where some cactuses are gonna go. Some cacti. There we go. So what's gonna happen is they're gonna come here. I'm probably gonna have I'm gonna have like a platform above where I can lure the enemies here. I can be like, hey guys, come on over here. There's a big party going on. And yeah, then they're gonna walk inside here. And the water is gonna keep them down. And the cacti are gonna hurt them. So much so that they're gonna die. And for example, if a skeleton dies in here, his arrows are gonna flow down into this hole, and then we can make a little cave right below it. Yeah, and then through that we can get the loot. It's relatively simple. I feel like I explained it a little bit too complex now, but yeah, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. It's just your basic old cactus trap. And that block I have there is just to make sure that they don't, yeah, they don't stay in the middle for too long. Okay. And then if we want to go down there, I'm gonna... There's the crafting table, so we're gonna go on the opposite side of that. And then here, we can dig into the earth. And this is where we're gonna make ladders down. And, yeah, go into the cave right below, which is where we're gonna get all our stuff. And, yeah, that is how we can do that. And, for example, we can make... I have no dirt anymore! Yeah, we can build a little dirt pile around it. It doesn't have to be dirt, it can be wood later, but I'm just gonna... This is all just improv right now. We're gonna make it all a lot nicer later anyway, but... Yeah, just to clarify. I need one more. This one. Exactly, and then we can climb up here so that no mobs can get there, and we can climb down and get our stuff. Okay, for that we need ladders. And we don't have that many ladders, and we also don't have that many sticks left, right? Okay, so let's make a few more of them. There we go. Exactly 24, no, 24, what am I saying? Exactly 2 stacks, that is beautiful. And then we can make several of these. Okay, 15 should definitely be enough. We don't need that many. Okay. Sun is going back up soon. I think I might... No, fuck it. I'm gonna place a ladder here, and then on the way down, I'm gonna put them here. And don't forget, in Alpha, we can have... yeah, a ladder every 2 blocks instead of on every 1. Oh, gravel. Interesting. Okay, I think we're at a good level now. let me see. Ooh, the sun's going back up. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the... Oh. I know it's normal now in Minecraft, but after playing a version where it didn't have the red sunrise, it's just always so freaking awesome. Just looking at this. The entire area around us is very freaking empty. There's a... Oh, you've already got your wool. How much wool do we have, actually? 21. Not really much right now, especially since we need a lot of wool for our mansion up there. Okay. So, let's go over here. Hello, Emma and co. Oh, there's some sheep. Okay. Let me just make a quick detour and get some... get some wool. Okay, it's not a lot, but it'll do. It's all gonna accumulate over time. This is not decaying, and I think I know why. It was still touching the ground. Oh, then again, all of this isn't decaying either. Okay. Got some torches here, and then... Okay, what I'm gonna do... Okay. Let me remove the ladder on this side, because if we have this then... I'm just gonna do... this. I'm gonna put the ladder here. Climb up. And then... yeah, ladder here. Right. Now, I'm gonna start making the cave where we can get the stuff. So, we're just gonna... this is good. We're gonna have to go 3 in every direction, right? 1, 2... yeah, that seems good. Okay. And... there we go. 1, 2, 3. And now we can start digging. Wonderful. Okay. We need pickaxes, and we need them quick. Okay, I would say... I'm just gonna make some pickaxes real quick. How many are we gonna make? We're just gonna do... 1, 2, 3, 4 is gonna be enough, I think. So, join us next time when we continue working on this little hole. And when we see all the plans that I have with it. Until then, I'm Invictus. This has been Minecraft Alpha for today. And until we meet again, I'll see you next time.